All right. Agreed lovers of freedom. We all listened to what Orji said in one of the interview he had with Channels Television regarding the case of MNK and how he was persecuted and sentenced to life imprisonment. We equally listened to what Orji said. You know, in his word, he said that MNK insulted the judge. That MNK was, behaving uncultured. That if people are talking about MNK, what about the people? He said, according to him, he said over 30,000 Igbos, that the activity of MNK, led to their untimely buying. Now what about the properties that the activities of MNK led to the destruction of the properties? To people who are doubting that these guys, these politicians, are not responsible for both the kidnapping of MNK and the persecution and the sentence, I hope it is now well clear to you all. Sure, I don't see and clearly now. This man has no shame. You see Orji, you see that man, the man no get shame. The reason why he said all these things because 2027 election is fast approaching. It's fast approaching. So in desperation to secure ticket and to secure position come 2027, he has to say all this rubbish he said. He has to say all this rubbish he said. We knew how he cried in the floor of the Senate because he was not made the Senate president as he wished. He was not made the Senate president and he cried like a baby. We witnessed it. Now, coming to the junk he talked about, MNK asked this guy a simple question. What law gives you the jurisdiction for him to try him? That he should tell him the section of the what? The Constitution. Till date, they've not provided any answer to that single question. From all indication, you will see clearly that the judge is biased, and MNK told him that you are biased. Why are you defending the prosecutor? Why are you covering the prosecutor? That he should allow prosecutor to do what? To provide the Constitution, because it's the work of the prosecutor to call the attention of the judge according to social section of the Constitution. See why he has to convict MNK, but the prosecutor never did so. Though we know that the judgment was premeditated. They've agreed. Even if you see the way the guy was reading the judgment, you will know that this was written, because while reading the judgment, he wasn't fluently. He wasn't fluently when reading the judgment. Had he been, he is the one that sat down and wrote the judgment. While reading the judgment, he has to be fluent. But if you see the way he's reading the judgment, you'll be even asking yourself, is this guy a judge? Is this guy a judge? So that one aside, now you expected MNK to be panicking or to be shivering in his own right in the court of law. In the court of law, in his own right. He asked the judge simple question and the judge couldn't answer the question. All he was telling him is just he can appeal. Appeal what? What is he going to appeal? That you cannot show him constitution that backs or that backed the how is it called in legal terms? The jurisdiction of trying him. This Orji Uzor equally talked about people that were buyed. Is it not the same politics? This same Orji Uzor and his likes. He is not talking about the people that Ebubago buyed. He is not talking about the ones that security agents buy. He's not talking about it. He alluded the whole thing to MNK and an IPOB. He alluded the whole thing to MNK and IPOB. Do you see the angels just because of power? Just because of power. You see how these guys are perverting justice. Security agent Ebubago buy people like crazy. He's not talking about it. Anyways, no need of wasting our time. We know the reason why he said what he said is because of 2027. Because of 2027 election. So that because politics is not occupation for them. Politics is not an occupation for them. Why he's doing all these things is to just tell the caliphate and the Yorubas that, man, I don't send the guy. I'm in the same page with you people. But at the end of the day, the way he cried because he was not given opportunity to be the Senate president, he will still not be given that opportunity. He will still not be given that opportunity. If he like, let him call MNK all manner of name. If he like, let him call BF agitators all manner of name. You see that seat, you see that Senate, because that's all he can dream of. You see that Senate president, he can never see it. Never. He can never see it. We are taking records. You see all these things you guys are doing. You see all these things you guys are doing. It will be remembered to your fourth generation. This will not be issue of no be in Papa Duamo, no be the son Duamo, or no be children Duam. As you guys, as your father, are doing all these things, what are you guys telling them? You are enjoying the looted funds, public looted funds. You are enjoying it. The sins of the father will be used to remember the children's children to the fourth generation. We are taking notes. We are taking record. One day, that day of reckoning, this book will be open. And your children's children will be remembered. I greet you all. Peace and love.